Hello, this is George Peabody. I'm the Director of Mercator Advisory Group's Emerging Technologies Advisory Service, and I'm going to show you just a brief clip out of one of our Introduction to Payment series decks that we've uploaded here for YouTube. And in this particular discussion, we're going to go over wireless point of sale, and a remarkably interesting segment of the payments industry that has recently seen quite a few changes, and we'll talk about that in the upcoming slides. First, just a little level set. These devices, these wireless devices, as well as many others, connect to processors via a payment gateway. These gateway channels are remarkably important going forward, so I would ask you to keep your eye on that space, because these gateways, which traditionally simply switched transactions from edge devices like wireless point of sale or even wired POS terminals and PIN entry devices, as well as virtual point of sale and, of course, e-commerce integration. They've really been aggregation points for all these transaction sources, and simply switching them, reformatting the messages as appropriate into processor networks. Wireless is a special case, and it's been one that's seen some growth. Certainly has quite a large potential number of mobile merchants. So if you're looking at that box on the right-hand side, there certainly are plenty of mobile merchants with 1.3 million service professionals out there. And then, besides the amusement park and ski area markets and golf courses, there are also the folks who operate carts inside of malls, especially retailers, the temporary retailers like the Christmas tree sellers, the folks at farmers markets, never mind the taxi market. And as we think of people who sell goods off of Craigslist, for example, they're a growing list of sellers as well. And this is a number that Mercator will take a hard look at going forward in 2010. But the ways these networks have typically operated, they've been set of purpose-built terminals like the Way Systems device in the upper left-hand corner, or the Exadyme terminal in the lower left, which actually you may have seen on Amtrak trains. And now smartphones, as well as feature phones, connect up through a mobile network like AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, and others into a payment gateway operated typically by a wireless specialist like Apriva or TNS. And then they connect that merchant into the processor for their particular merchant account. So a particular example of a gateway in action. What's interesting, and we'll see a lot of going forward this year, is how this continuum changes over time. So on the left-hand side, we've got person-to-person payments, as you might see with the MasterCard Money Send. That's for us splitting the barbell. Moving a little bit to the right, that's PayPal's mobile, which can be used for that purpose, or as a way to take a particular payment via a mobile payment. Moving a little further, the green square in that device right next to it is a magstripe reader. That is for Square Inc., a new venture by one of the founders of Twitter to enable smartphones to be able to take card payments and make it easy for a large number of people to do it. We'll see how that works out. We haven't seen terms and conditions from Square yet. It's certainly got a lot of people excited. So those, I would call Square, for example, targeted directly at the Craigslist set, the sellers on the Craigslist who use Craigslist. And then as we move to the right, we are moving actually towards the more traditional purpose-built wireless point of sale. So how far up market the likes of PayPal and Square and software terminals that run on smartphones move towards the purpose-built part of the ecosystem, that will be a major story of 2010, because we're seeing here in the middle, either for sole proprietors or small businesses, taking card payments off of the smartphone is particularly convenient. Verifone, for example, has just released a sled into which you can plug your iPhone to take a magstripe reader. Then their Bluetooth printer, magstripe reader combinations, like the Blue Bamboo device in the center that connects up to RIM and iPhone. So that's an area where we expect to see a great deal of ferment this year. So we look forward to, thanks for your time, and we look forward to hearing from you. And so give me a shout, drop me an email if this kind of thing is of interest to you. We'll look forward to a lot more dialogue during this year. All the best, and we'll talk to you later.